Hello everyone. I, Dr. Vinod Kushwaha, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Hindustan College of Science and Technology, Paramatla. I hope you are doing well. Now, I am delivered to a basic features of conduction current and displacement current. So this basic features is responsible for derive the equation of modified Ampere's law. So what is the basic features of conduction current and displacement current? If we have taken the two plates which is similar to an oscillator, the conduction current IC flow from one plate to another plate of capacitor through connecting wire. Maxwell suggested that during time varying electric field between plate of the capacitor on electric current called displacement. Current ID also flow across the space between the plate of the capacitor. Now, the displacement current density, this is represented to JD, does not represent a current which directly passes through capacitor. It is only apparent current. Which current? Apparent current, virtual current, represent the rate at which flow of charge take place from one plate to another plate. So displacement current is justified. The conduction current and displacement currents are equal. So IC equal to ID. Like conduction current and displacement current is also a source of magnetic field. The displacement current is called a current in the sense that it has the same dimension as that of current. So, the conduction current and displacement current by using a capacitor field with conducting dielectric medium. So, the dielectric medium itself is a conducting medium. So both conduction current and displacement current are flowing through capacitor. So the total current density is JT equal to JD plus JC. JD is the current density of the displacement and conduction current density. So this is total current density. So this is the basic features. Now I am trying to explain the modified Ampere's law. What is modified Ampere's law? Now we have discussed the Maxwell fourth equation, which is called Ampere's law. What is Ampere's law? Del cross H equal to J. This is Ampere's law. If the equation convert in the form of magnetic field, then del cross B equal to mu naught into J. This is Ampere's law equation. Now J is the current density. If we have taken a one capacitor which S1 surface is flat surface and S2 surface is hemispheres. So insert a one plate which has been charged is positive charge and another plate is negative charge particles, and L is the closed path of this area and I is the changing current. So apply the Ampere's law, del cross B equal to mu naught into J. We have already told to you that taking divergence on both sides. What is divergence? Taking divergence. divergence del cross B equal to divergence mu naught into J. What is divergence mu naught into J? This is right to say mu naught is the constant permeability of the free space, mu naught divergence into J, and divergence and curl, this is tends to 0. Divergence of curl of a vector is always 0. Divergence of curl of a vector is always 0. So divergence J equal to 0 because mu naught is also moved to 0, such that del mu naught J equal to 0. Now divergence J equal to 0, and then total flux of current out of any closed surface is 0. So what is the equation of continuity? Then equation of continuity, divergence J plus del rho over del T equal to 0. Now apply, rho is the charge density. According to Ampere's law, del cross B equal to mu into J. Mu is the permeability of medium, is a valid for steady state condition and insufficient for time varying electric field, which charge density varies with time. Varies with time charge density, del rho over del T is not 0. So now according to Ampere's law, del cross B equal to mu into J. Mu is the permeability of medium. So this Ampere's law is valid for steady state conditions and insufficient for time varying electric field, with charge density varies with time, that is del rho over del T, charge density rho is not 0. So according to Gauss law, del dot D equal to rho. This is first equation of Maxwell. This is electromagnetic equation of Gauss law. Del dot D equal to rho. If differentiate with respect to time of this equation, differential with respect to T of this equation. Now differential of this equation, del d over dt into d equal to d upon dt into rho. This is differentiation of Gauss law. Now adding divergence J on both sides. Adding divergence J on both sides. So the equation is del dot J plus del dot d upon dt into d equal to d rho upon dt and plus del J. If you can show this equation is del J plus del rho over del T. This is equation of continuity. So we applying the condition del J plus del rho over del T. Now del J plus del D over del T. Now taking the common of del J plus del D over del T equal to del J plus del rho over del T. This is equation of modified Ampere's law, which del J equal to 0 for steady state current and del J plus del D over del T equal to 0, that is everywhere. Now, according to the equation of continuity, del J plus del rho over del T equal to 0. So, apply the condition of equation of continuity. According to equation of continuity, then del J del rho over del T equal to 0 equal to del times J plus del D over del T. Del J equal to 0, del J equal to 0 for steady current, that is del J equal to 0 for steady current, and del J plus del D over del T equal to 0 for everywhere. This is everywhere. For steady state current as well as current corresponding to time varying field. So, Maxwell replaced J in Ampere's law. What is J in Ampere's law? J plus del D over del T. Now, that is for steady current when charge at rest as well as current corresponding to time varying electric field. So, modified the equation of Maxwell. Maxwell replaced J in the Ampere's law, del J. So, modified this J plus del D over del T. This is modified equation of Ampere's law. Now then, Ampere's law curl B del cross B equal to mu naught J plus del D over del T. Del cross B equal to, we can say curl B equal to mu naught J plus mu naught epsilon naught del E over del T. This is modified Ampere's law. So I hope you understand this explanation and give a very short example of a capacitor when connected at one key and one battery and resistance and flow the current on time varying. So this is the very good example for understanding the modified Ampere's law. Thank you so much.